morning and welcome to the channel. Today is a very exciting day because we have a visitor here. See where he's at. Oh, there he is. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? Dude, long time no see, brother. Long time no see. Mustang looks great.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
Now, for anybody who doesn't know, thank you. Well, let me give you the introduction here. So this is Matt Moran with Matt Moran Motoring, and this guy here is the reason why there is a Street Speed 717 today. Oh, absolutely.
You were already going. I just kind of, I guess, gave you a little tip along the way. And
yeah, but even before I created the channel, I was like, this guy, I want to make the videos this guy's making.
I know how to spot him. That's what it is.
That's what it is. You really do, though, because you were like a pioneer and you spotted everybody. If you haven't seen Matt's channel, definitely check it out. I'll put a link down below and up on the screen. He's got an incredible collection of cars that you've reviewed.
Yeah, 250 now. So
Jesus, and
it's been a fun 4 years or 5 years ago.
Absolutely, and that's kind of why he's here today.
Yeah, look at this. I pulled it in.
You can take your pick.
It's like epic already, and then you open up the garage door. Camo wrap. This is my first time actually seeing it in person.
Well, you're more than welcome to drive this one too. That might be a good acceleration reaction in this thing.
Yeah.
That might be fun.
I've never driven an actual like drag prep car, so that might
be
kind of crazy.
Well, we'll do it. We'll do it.
For whatever.
So what we're gonna do is set up for the review here. We're going on some nice back roads, and we're taking the ZR1. So we're just driving the ZR1.
Yeah, we'll do the ZR1 first, and then we can come back and see what's going on with the other guy.
Sounds good to me. It's like 70 degrees. We got the tires at 25 PSI. You should be good. Okay. Second gear, just throttle down. You should be good. So I don't know. I want to see that for sure. Okay. This is how actual professional filming happens when you have a real camera and a tripod.
I'm still doing a ghetto job. Like most people have like a nice tripod with like a nice head on it, so you can do nice smoothing shots. I'm just like trying to like have a steady hand on my little $30
Dude, I don't
tripod.
know. Your videos, I don't notice. They always look good to me.
I keep it low budget. You know, there's not much profit.
Dude, you are preaching to the choir. I am the low budget master, buddy.
That's the way to do it, man. That's why Motor Trend's not posting videos.
I know, because they spend too much. Exactly.
You gotta keep your costs low.
Right. So like I said, if you haven't seen his channel yet, definitely check it out. The review for this car will be live shortly. And I mean, he's done just about every car on there. Literally, I've had so many people be like, you know, I was gonna buy this car and I found his video, and then that's what either made me decide to do it or not do it and go with something else. Nick especially, when he was looking at his ZL1, his video that has like 500,000 views came up and he watched it, and that like sold him on it.
Oh, let's turn onto this back road here and see how it handles.
It's such a nasty car.
In case there's any cops that follow me, I'm sure there's a few. I like to publicize my whereabouts after the fact, but you're good with yours. I'm not concerned because you street race all the time and no one bats an eye. Stuff like our accelerations, like I'll probably do, you know, a couple little like 0 to 60 type things, and that's it. I'm not even gonna.
Oh, your videos I feel like are well within the confines of the law.
Yeah, you know, this is just those crackles and pops from that exhaust. It sounds awesome. We'll be hearing plenty more of that here in a second. Especially not safely, but I mean, most of the time it's just got way more limits. These are track beasts, that's what they're made for, but it still is very fun at low speed. 115 pound-feet of torque, 755 horsepower. By the way, I even forgot to say the specs. It's got a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 engine. But I think other than that,
I think this is it.
Yeah.
I think this is the most powerful manual production car you can buy, which is pretty cool, and quite possibly one of the last.
Yeah.
Might even be the last manual Corvette.
Yeah. Well, because you even had to like, how did you get a manual? Because do they even offer the manual officially for?
Yeah. Well, when I ordered my ZR1, this car, the manuals were actually on constraint from the factory, but I had ordered mine, and I was like, well, I only want it if it's a manual. I don't want the auto, and I was like, so I'm gonna cancel and all this stuff. So GM was like, okay, we'll put the manual in it for you. So I got like the first manual one built, which is very cool. Thank you, GM, by the way, for doing that. Because in reality, who cares what I want? Stuff its first ever track day at New Jersey Motorsports Park. And you were saying in your review how it's like you're sure it's a beast on track. it is definitely a beast on track. Like this thing on track is nuts. So we're back at home. We had no Doug DeMuro incident, no near skid off the road. Matt does have to be a good driver. Yeah, he's a good driver. Yeah, and he did leave traction on.
I'm not that brave.
So you had fun.
Yeah.
And I think now I'm gonna try out the Mustang GT for a little drive.
Like I said, it's gonna feel like your grandma's Buick after this thing.
I don't think so. I think it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
In the Mustang here, starting it up. God, I love, my favorite thing about the modern Mustangs, the S550s, is that it's got the aviation theme. So first of all, it says ground speed on your speedometer, which is like an aviation style term you see on your instruments. And it's got these little like flip switches on the dash, a white with a red surround engine stop start. Everything's circular. It's very cool. These Mustangs are, I've always said, people think I hate Fords, but I was telling you that I don't. And Mustangs are like one of the best bang for the bucks out there.
Yeah. I mean, you can still even get a 2018 for what, like 35 grand?
Yeah, I mean, where are you gonna get 430 horsepower for 30 grand? This is not a Matt Moran motoring professional review. This is a small little 717 drive. But the thing about Mustangs is they make a great noise, number one. They make a really great noise. And they feel very fast because they have a soft suspension and they really lift up when you get on it. And they're so great. Like the value proposition is what gets me every time with Mustangs. Oh, a school bus? Are you kidding me? You got a school bus. We're behind a school bus. This is what happens.
It's gonna kill the fun.
This is what happens. The fun's over now. I got a hill start. Now I got a hill start here.
It's got a hill holder.
Oh, it does?
So
oh, look at that.
It's nice and easy.
Okay. Big thing, of course, is everyone talks about, Mustangs crash all the time. People crash them. The problem is not the car. The car is great to drive, and there's no reason to crash one. The problem is one word: accessibility. You see, you can get yourself one of these for like 30 grand. And you're talking about a 460 horsepower rear drive car for $30,000. And what you get is a lot of people who, suddenly have a little bit of money. They're like, hey, I can afford this. So they go out and buy one. They have no idea how to drive. And the first time they ever try anything is in front of a crowd at Cars and Coffee, and people are there with their phones egging them on. And they're like, oh, I guess I'll do one of these burnouts I see on TV. And that's simply where you get into problems. It's one of those things where you just have to learn to drive it. So if you buy one of these, take it out to an open parking lot and see where the limits are. And when you got the back end loose, it's very simple. The biggest mistake people make is the back end's gone and people are like this. They're jerking the wheel to correct. It's all you do. It's a minor lift off of throttle, slight correction to straighten out the wheel, and that's it. Because don't ever forget, when you're sliding, your front has grip. Once the rear kind of settles a little bit, it's gonna go where the wheels are turned, because the front during a slide has grip the whole time. So people often overcorrect, and once the back end hooks, which once you're off throttle it will almost instantly, then they go off into the curb or into the ditch or wherever they go, into the crowd. Clutch in this car is very light, very easy. The shifter's really cool and notchy. I like the ball shifter too.
Yeah.
I love the way the shifter feels in this car. Oh yeah, you can feel the weight though. You can definitely feel the weight and the comfort too, because the ride in this is amazing. I mean, it feels like, to me, I drive like a vet every day, so this is basically a Rolls Royce to me. This is the nicest driving experience ever. But with that softer suspension comes the roll in the corners a little bit. But my God, is this a nice car. This is probably, you probably love just cruising in this thing. Dude, it's no slouch, man. Like, it's pretty quick. Yeah, 435, right?
Yeah.
435, not slow. What a great day. Always fun to catch up with old friends. Matt and I have been friends now for over 3 years. And again, really, not only was he an inspiration to start my channel, but helped me with a collab way back in the day. I got like 1,000 subscribers in one day because of him. So always fun to catch back up. YouTube is a busy life. You know, we're both very busy. So we only get to talk like a couple times a year or meet up a couple times a year. But yeah, it was definitely a good time. I think he had a lot of fun driving the ZR1, and the full review is going to be live on his channel on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. Check out his channel and subscribe. You don't want to miss his acceleration reaction to this car. Also want to show you just one little piece of footage here that will be coming up on a video soon. Trust me, you don't want to miss that as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this upload. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.